Okay, I'm going to go through a quick how-to on how to use the Easus Backup, Todo or Todo, I don't know how to pronounce this stuff. One of those things that you never really know exactly how to pronounce it. I'm actually on their website right now. It would be really neat to have a little audio thing to say, this is how you pronounce our software. But anyway, they don't have that. Basically how you find it, just Google Easus Backup, and the very first thing you're going to see is their very first link is going to be to their website. And if you just go to Data Backup, you'll have the free Data Backup. That is what I'm using. It's extremely user friendly, easy to use, and I'm going to kind of go through and show you how to use it. I'm starting off by going to their website first because I've read reviews, and one of the reviews that I read was a negative review, and it was specifically negative because they didn't know how to install it. And here you've got your various links that you can click on to go to the download. You can go to download.com, and there it is, the very first one. Download now, and it's a zip file, and nothing really fancy about a zip file. I've already installed it, so what you're seeing here is the number of times I've downloaded it. It'll download, you unzip it, you click on the install, and you install it just like you would anything else. That being said, and for keeping this video from being too long, I'm going to go right on into how to use this software. User control, access control. I'm using Windows 7, so of course it's got the fancy user control stuff to make sure that I don't do something that I don't want to normally do, because unlike most people, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. So Microsoft's really good about making sure that they look out for us. One of the nicer things about Microsoft is how much they care about us all. Anyway, that being said, here's the software program that I've got opened up for the Easus Todo Backup. And first thing I recommend doing is to create a boot disk. Your backup is not going to work when you need it if you don't have a boot disk. So you can go and you can create an image and have an image and have it available, so that if something happens to your computer, you can go and get that image. But if you don't have a boot disk to boot into the software and get that image, you're pretty much screwed. So here we are. We've got the main window open. Go to Tool and create bootable disk. And here I've got my what you're looking at are my two DVD drives. This is my DVD writer, and I would simply put in a CD-R or a DVD-R. Doesn't matter if it's a plus or a minus. Pop it in there and do proceed. It's not giving me an error right now because I don't have a disk in there right now. I've already created the disk. It's fairly straightforward. Just pop it in there, create your disk, and let it run, and you're good to go. I've got the disk already made. I've already tested it. Computer boots from the disk, and it boots right into this, what you're seeing right here with this software, which is exactly what you want when you're needing to go and get your image. So again, step one is Tools, create your bootable disk. Once that's done, just, file that away with all your important disks, as I'm sure you have a folder with your important disks, as everybody does. Okay, once that's done, you want to go ahead and do a backup. And so this is scanning my computer and checking out all the stuff. And here's what it's found. I've got all kinds of stuff. This is an external disk here. These are some other disks. My only main thing I'm concerned about, because these are disks that are on the computer that are just file disks. They aren't the main operating system disks. The only thing I'm really worried about is my C drive here, and that is all I'm really worried about. It's already checked. Just keep everything default. You don't have to get fancy. Where do I want this to go? Right now it's set again to go to the free agent drive, which is my external drive. Got it labeled as my back. You can label it whatever you want. PBD, that's the image file for the Easus backup, and then you click next. User default option, again, just keep everything at defaults. If you want to put some notes so that later on you can see why you did the backup. I've just installed my BSR screen recorder, which is how I'm doing this software, and my Ultramon software for my dual monitors. And so I want to do is get an image. Now that I've got this other stuff installed on it, I want to do an image so that when I have to replay it later, I get everything that's current on there. And so these are my notes. Again, you even have to put those in there if you don't want to. You click proceed, and it is now creating my image. Probably take 20 minutes to a half hour, depending on your computer and how much stuff you have. You just let it run and your image will be done. And then if you ever need to grab that image again, make sure you're not saving that image to your main hard drive that you're working off of, because the whole purpose of this is when that hard drive goes bad, you're able to go pop in a new hard drive and replay your image onto that hard drive and get right back to where you were. So again, I'm using an external disk. I'll also save my image to one of my other file disks on the computer, so I'll have it in a couple of different places, just as a disaster recovery, extra protection. Let it run, and that's as simple as it is using this software. Again, I've used paid versions of backup software. Came across this, which is a free version, and it works great. I haven't had any issues with it. I will be testing it to see what it's like to replay an image, but from what I've seen so far, I don't see it being an issue. So there you go.